Hello, hello. Welcome to day 6 of our Days of Deals here at Magnolia Design Co. Today's deal is 50% off regular priced surfaces. This might be the best deal of the full 12 days. This is a really good one. So I'm super excited to share today's project with you guys, and make sure after this video to head to the website and get yourself a really good deal. So I was scrolling through the website this morning, seeing what all surfaces were on there, and there are some really good ones. So I have a lot of finished projects that I'm excited to share with you guys, that the surfaces are 50% off just today. So this beautiful embroidery hoop comes with the hoop and the canvas. This one is a super fun one. I've seen lots of beautiful projects done with this surface. This is a new one just in the last few months, and I love this. It's like has the gray frame. On the back it has your hanging options if you want to hang it. This one is super pretty. The shelf sitters have got to be one of my favorites. So this is the 12 by 18 white distressed shelf sitter. So you could obviously do it this way or this way depending on the design. And I love them because they are double-sided. So I feel like it is such a good deal. You can do all kinds of things with it, but I love the idea of doing seasonal on each side, something for every day on this side, seasonal on the back. So there is that one, and we've got those distressed shelf sitters in so many different sizes. We have just plain white tea towels, and again, I double-sided this one. The beaded frames are really pretty. You can paint them, you can use them raw just like this, and then they also have the hangers on the back, which is super nice. And like I said, when I scrolled through this morning, all of these were in stock. So this unpainted arch is really pretty, and again, you can use both sides of it. This was just like a finished version I brought out to show you guys how beautiful that one is. Another shelf sitter, because like I said, these ones are probably my favorite, and we have so many cute stencils that fit them. And then when I was on the website this morning, we also had pillow covers on the website, and so these are also a super fun project. So make sure to run to the website. Today only 50% off regularly priced surfaces. So if you're new here and you're like, how do you add the designs? I'm going to show you on this cute 12 by 12 shelf sitter. On one side, I have used a rub-on transfer that you can see is so pretty. But on the back of it, I'm going to show you real quick how our stencils work. So again, this is the 12 by 12 white distressed shelf sitter. So this stencil, this house still believes, so cute. You can tell that it has been well loved, but we're gonna show you how to use it this morning. So you're gonna peel off your stencil just like a sticker, place it down. This stencil also has a super cute Santa hat cutout. I don't currently have one, but those are on the website and 50% off today as well. Yeah, we have lots of cute cutouts on the website that are 50% off. So you're gonna place this down. Once you like where it is positioned on your surface, you are just gonna smooth it out so there are no air bubbles. And then for this, since it's like a hard surface, we're gonna be using chalk paste. If I was doing it on like the fabric, we would use permanent ink. But for today's project, chalk paste. All right, once that is all smoothed out, it's gonna look like that. And then I have already picked out my colors here. So for the snowflakes, we are going to use azure. I hope I'm saying that right. It's this pretty blue color. For the words, I'm going to be using coal black. For our Santa hat, I'm going to be using Glittering Strawberry. And for my cute little tree, I'm going to be using Mossy Forest. So I kind of like to work from the inside out. Let's start with like our tree and our hat. The tree, because my green was on top, so you're just gonna open this up. This is a really pretty color. I'm going to use my mini squeegee and just dip that in and just get a tiny little bit. And then just smooth it across the portion of the design I want that color. Once that is nice and covered, I am just going to scrape that excess back into the jar, close up my paste because you do not want it to dry out. If I can get it to thread right. And then I'm going to wipe off my squeegee just with a disinfecting wipe. And we will move on to the next color. So you could totally do this all one color. I think it is fun to do a few different colors. Okay, now we will go in with the red. This is the Glittering Strawberry. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it on there, but it is very beautiful and glittery, which is beautiful any time of the year, but for Christmas, yes. So just a little bit, and we're gonna just go over the hat portion of the design. If you have already shopped today's sale or any of the deals so far this month, you will have to let me know in the comments what you have grabbed and what you're the most excited about. There are so many good things on the website. I don't know how you will pick. Let me know if you are shopping for gifts, if you're shopping for yourself, if you're sending a loved one all the links saying this is what I want for Christmas. Okay, so that is what we've got so far. Now I think we will go ahead and maybe we'll do the snowflakes next. I think for the snowflakes, I may use my paintbrush squeegee. The paintbrush squeegees have got to be my favorite accessory, just for getting in and those tight spots and not making a mess of your colors. I really, really love the paintbrush squeegees. Now we're gonna go in with our blue for the snowflakes. There are so many pretty blue colors on the website, so picking a blue, I just had to pick one this morning because there were so many different ones that were pretty, but I hadn't used this color in a while, so this was our winner. So I'm just gonna use my paintbrush squeegee and just go right over the design, just like the other parts. Just gonna scrape that across. Once it's all covered, go to the next one. You do want to not go too fast that you mess up, but go quickly so that what we started with doesn't dry into the silkscreen, because then when you peel it, it's not going to transfer as good as if it was wet. If you are just tuning in, my name is Tanesha. I'm with the Magnolia Design Co. corporate crew, And today is day 6 of our Days of Deals for Christmas. And we are doing 50% off all regular priced surfaces today. Right now I am working on our 12 by 12 shelf sitter. And it is one of my favorites. I go through a lot of these. All right, our snowflakes are almost covered here. We got our first snow of the year a few nights ago. My kids were stoked. I was not, but that's okay. It's already melted, so I can't complain too much. All right, our snowflakes are all covered. So now we just are gonna go in and cover up the words. Probably going to use a mix of my mini squeegee and my paintbrush squeegee for this. The paintbrush squeegee is nice when you're getting in those tight spots, but the mini squeegee definitely covers more area quicker. All right, so we'll go over the words. We are almost there, you guys. Almost to the best part, peeling off this stencil. Always so satisfying. And again, the cutouts that match this stencil are also 50% off today. So I wish I had some on me, but I don't, but they do turn out so cute, and they just make that design pop even more. We have, when I looked this morning, there were several cutouts available. They are really fun to pair with your stencils. All right, we're getting close. I think I'm actually gonna be able to do it all with my mini squeegee, not even have to get my paintbrush dirty. Coal black is one of my most used colors as well. So if you are just getting started and wondering what colors you need, coal black is a basic. Like, I feel like everyone needs a jar of that on their shelf. Definitely a good one to have. Glittering black is also very pretty. Okay. That is all good and covered. Make sure you don't have any paste on your fingers, because that is the worst when you leave a fingerprint on your very cute project. Okay, so this is what we've got. And let me peel it for you guys. So you don't want to let it dry. You're just going to go ahead and peel as soon as you get it all covered. Guys, it's perfect. Look how pretty. Then I will take this stencil to the sink. I will wash it, let it dry sticky side up, and then I will get to use it again. Like I said, I used this last year and it still works so good. So that is it from me today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for checking out our page. Again, today is day 6 for our days of deals. 50% off all of our regularly priced surfaces. Such a good deal. Run to the website, grab all that you can because there are so many goodies on there and this is such a good deal. So happy crafting.